Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Conversation, and this is your host Shiv. So in this video today, we're going to talk about IOTA. IOTA has surprised and shocked everybody. IOTA is right now at number 4 position with 14 billion market cap. Just over the last 7 days, it has shocked and surprised everybody. Okay, so if you look at the growth for the last 7 days, it's gone up like crazy, right? Now, one thing that I do want to share here, that if at all you are getting into IOTA, don't even think about trading, guys, because IOTA is a kind of project which is a long-term project. So you got to at least forget it for at least 2 to 3 years, probably at least for 2020, right? This is not a project, this is not a currency that you should really get into trading, but rather holding it. So that is what just my I think that is just my opinion. That is what I would do, correct? Now let's have a look at what exactly IOTA is first, and then we will also see as to why the price of IOTA has shot up so high in the last 7 to 8 days. And then we will also understand why is IOTA so different from all the other cryptocurrencies, right? So stay with me. It's going to be a little longer video, but I hope this is worth it, right? So let's start with what happened with the price first. So IOTA right now trading at about $4.55. It shot up high in the last 7 days, right from it was at 3rd of December, it was about $2, and then it's right now it's about, in the last 3 days, it's gone up by at least $2 to $3 up, right? So it's on number 4 position. It has beaten Ripple as well. Ripple, Dash, Litecoin, it has beaten everyone. So one thing that I do want to mention here, that IOTA is built on something called as Tangle. Now this is how the Tangle structure looks like, right? Now if you see, this is very different from what is blockchain. Now this is blockchain. So one thing that I want to share with you guys, that IOTA is not built on blockchain. This is not the technology on blockchain, because we hear a lot about blockchain. Bitcoin is built on blockchain, Ethereum is built on blockchain, Dash is built on blockchain, all the other projects, Cardano, everything is built on blockchain. But IOTA is not built on blockchain. IOTA is built on something called as Tangle, and this is how the Tangle structure looks like. And I'll show you how is this different from blockchain, right? So if you look at the blockchain, you have these computers which are mining the transactions, right? So the reason why we need a miner in blockchain is because all the transaction needs to be verified. So let's say if I'm sending some Bitcoin to you, it needs to be verified. And who verifies this? It's the miner who verifies it with on their computer, on their machines, right? So we need the machines who are actually running 24/7, who are verifying all our Bitcoin and Litecoin transactions, and for which they are getting the reward. And their reward is what? The mining fee or the transaction fee, and also they get the new cryptocurrency as a reward. But Tangle is slightly different from the blockchain. In Tangle, what happens, let's say this is you, and if you want to transfer some funds from your wallet to this wallet, the moment you do that, you automatically verify the previous 2 transactions. So the moment you do transaction, last 2 transactions are verified. So you don't necessarily need a miner, and that is why IOTA is transactionless fee, as in no fee transaction, 0 fee transaction. This is one of the reasons IOTA is so popular. So one thing that you need to remember here is that with IOTA, there is 0 transaction fee. No transaction fee at all. So what it means, I can transfer money to you, to anybody across the globe on IOTA without paying any transaction fee. I mean, this is the biggest benefit of IOTA. I mean, there have been talk that whether IOTA will actually take over blockchain, Bitcoin. There have been people who said that maybe people will not be using Bitcoin, people will be using IOTA. But however, the main use right now of IOTA is for something called as Internet of Things. It is called the backbone of Internet of Things. Now, what is Internet of Things? Now, Internet of Things, I can link this video here in the description below, which you can go ahead and watch. Internet of Things is where all the devices, like right from your washing machines, your refrigerator, your fan, your everything can be connected on internet, and that can be controlled right from your smartphone. Correct? Now, what it means is that your refrigerator, let's say there are 10 cold drinks that you had in the refrigerators and it's getting out of the stock. Now, there's just one left. Your refrigerator can go ahead and order the new cold drinks from the nearby shop. Not only that, your refrigerator can make the payment directly. So, IOTA is mainly built for machine-to-machine transaction, wherein machines can pay each other. That's the future that we're talking about, guys. That's the future we're talking about. It's called Internet of Things. Go ahead and research more on that if you would like to. Of course, I would link this video in the description below. Check this video out. This is a very beautiful video that explains to you what exactly is Internet of Things. And that is the one reason why I said that if you at all you are getting into IOTA, you forget about trading. You got to hold it for at least 2 to 3 years. That's what I think. Again, this is not an investment advice. Please go ahead, research the project. There's a white paper which you can go ahead and research, which talks about what exactly Tangle is all about, and then make the informed decision, guys. Always make the very informed decision. So in a nutshell, this is what the beauty of IOTA is. It's called Internet of Things. It is meant for Internet of Things, which is the future. By 2020, you should have all the objects around you working on internet, and that is when IOTA would be the most useful currency that we will need. But right now, why the price has exploded right from a few cents to about $4, $5, and some of you also asked me where can I buy IOTA. So we will go ahead and check all that now. So one of the reasons why the IOTA price shot up so high, because they just partnered up with Microsoft, and not just Microsoft but other companies as well. So let me just take you through this article here. So traders bullish on IOTA following Microsoft partnership. This week's surge appears to be linked in the announcement of IOTA's marketplace, a Tangle-based, like I said, Tangle-based solution built to help monetize data. The oil of the data they are calling as the oil of the Internet of Things. Listen to this. This is a very important, this is a very significant statement here. Because revealed on 1920, the data marketplace demo will run for 2 months and will see IOTA partner with myriad of corporate heavyweights, including Microsoft, Samsung, Cisco, Volkswagen. Guys, this is the partnership that IOTA is getting into, and that's the whole reason why the IOTA price has shot up so high, and they are almost 14 billion market cap, number 4 position. Whether they will take number 3 position, that will be very interesting to see. The other thing that I would like to share here is this. So this is in detail. This talks about IoT which is Internet of Things, is considered by many to be digital economies in the next game chapter. Like I said, in the future, this is the digital economy that we're talking about, Internet of Things. With Cisco Systems, INC already touting it as $19 trillion opportunity. It's a $19 trillion opportunity, guys. 19 trillion. We are talking about Bitcoin at about 378 billion right now. But this is a 19 trillion industry. And the best part about IOTA right now, there is no other project that you have right now which is built on Tangle. IOTA is the only project built on Tangle right now. So this number is spread across 5 key areas, including capital efficiency, increased productivity, supply chain improvements, better customer service, and new technology innovation. So this is going to be very big in the next 2 to 3 years. It is expected that 50 billion devices will connect to the internet by 2020, making IoT a higher lucrative opportunity. The IOTA Foundation says this figure will rise to 75 billion over the next decade. So this is what I wanted to share with you. So IOTA is built on a platform which is called Tangle, wherein it automatically verifies the transaction, so there's no transaction fee. And another thing, let's talk about where can you buy them, right? So like I have said in my earlier video, if you want to buy any cryptocurrency, you just click on search, go to the cryptocurrency like IOTA. Now, unfortunately, it's not being traded on any of the exchange in India. So you'll have to buy it from the international markets, right? So what are the international markets trading on? Right now, Bitfinex is the number one, having about 1 billion of volume for IOTA, right? In the last 24 hours, I guess, right? With 46% of volume is only on Bitfinex. So you can go on Bitfinex. It's pretty simple to create an account on Bitfinex. You don't need to do any KYC and all that. You just need to just put in your no, I'm sorry, Bitfinex. It's not Bitfinex, so just be careful, guys. It is Bitfinex login. So this is how it looks like, Bitfinex login. You just need to put in your email ID and create a new password. Then it will let you log in. You can sign up, and then you need to buy it with your. So what are the pairs you have? You can either buy it, but if you're buying it from India and other countries, maybe you're not in US, then maybe this option is not for you. Then you can buy IOTA with let's see, what are the options here? Let's say Bitfinex, you can buy it in Ethereum. As you can see here, there is a pair. Okay, you can also buy it in Bitcoin. So you'll have to just create an account on Bitfinex, which there is no KYC required. Just put your email ID, create a password, create an account, you're done. And then deposit your Bitcoin there or your Ethereum there, and then you can go ahead and buy IOTA, right? So that's the price right now on Bitfinex. Is trading about $4.85. Look at coin one, they are trading at 7.22 cents. This is an expensive one. So yeah, in case if at all you're buying, buy it from Bitfinex. I think that will be the best place to buy right now. So I hope this was helpful, guys. Do let me know in the link in the description, in the comment below. Let me know if this was good, because your comments is what keeps me going. You know, when I read your comments, this is what keeps me going. This is so encouraging. You know, that, and I know that okay, whatever efforts which are being put in are adding value some or the other way to some people. So do not forget to leave your comments in the box below. Thank you so much for watching, and hit the subscribe button if you're new to this channel, and hit the like button, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Take care. Stay cryptic.